Good morning, good evening, good night. Welcome to the Dear Love Podcast. You can catch us at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Listen Notes, Google Music, Podbean, all that good stuff. You already know how this go. Let's get right into it. So going back to last week, I was pretty sick. I'm still a little bit under the weather, but 100% better. Don't I sound better? Don't I look better? Don't I feel better? No, but yeah, it was rough. It was rough trying to get through the week. Like I said, nobody wants to be sick. It's not in your best interest to ever be sick. So on this road of becoming a better person, that's what I call it. Trying to get out of this sicko mode. I was listening to a lot of music. And a lot of music stuck with me, and it's just kind of weird. Like, I was listening to different rap lyrics. I watched a couple rap battles, and I just be sitting back and thinking to myself, a lot of this stuff I be hearing is crazy. Like, everything sound the same. Well, it starts to sound the same. Like, everybody talking about how they, got it out the mud, quote unquote. Everybody can't get it out them. I mean, can you imagine if we all were getting it out of the mud, as they say? And it's not to knock those guys who, rap that type of struggle rap and stuff like that. But sometimes it'd be like, let's be real with ourselves. Because to me, rap is another way of acting. And I feel like if you can rap, you can act. In some instances, some of us, again, do music because, everything is in the mind. Whether somebody wrote the song for you or you wrote it yourself, it's all a mental thing. So you put in, you jotting down your rhymes and stuff, and you jotting down your rhymes. That's an old term to use. Cause I use my phone. That's still jotting, whatever. Anyway. So, you sit down and you come up with your music, and it makes you think like, okay, I'm still making up stories, or I'm still acting in some sort of way. So it's weird to not be able to act or try to go into that realm of acting or trying to produce movies and stuff. Look at it as a music video, or look at it as a song. That's all it really is, storyboarding and things like that. So it's just, I thought of different things I could add to my media and how I want to present myself to grow the business and, grow the company. But listening to this music, I'm just like, a lot of these rappers, every song is how we got this type of gun, or we got this AK, or it's this many women. And women got to stop. Okay. Women got to stop acting like they feel some kind of way when they're called hoes and stuff like that, because these rappers rap about that stuff, and y'all be the main ones on stage with them dancing and cheering that shit on. Like, you like that. You like being slapped around. You like being choked. You like when a nigga call you a whore. Y'all like that stuff. Because if you didn't, you'll say, hey, listen, I like this song, I'm feeling it, but don't be calling me that. Which brings me to my next point. What's your price? Everybody got a price. I didn't used to think so, but now I think so. Because again, if I can call you a hoe and all this different stuff because I got a little fame on me, that don't mean I got money. But what's your price? How far are you willing to go for your respect? I mean, because at the end of the day, it's still all a respect thing. So how much do you care about the respect that you get? Are you okay with me calling you a hoe? Are you okay with me throwing money on you? I mean, these are some of the choices that you got to make. But again, it still all falls back to how we want to be perceived, or how we want people to look at us. Because again, people are only going to do what you allow. If you allow me to degrade you, but a lot of it comes down to what we put out there too. Like I said, the energy that we give out. Don't be mad that I'm coming at you a certain way if this is the energy that you're putting out there. I can only go off that energy. So if you know that you want to push your, let's say you have a water company, or I'm sorry, a type of flavored water company, and you trying to promote it on Instagram, but you keep showing your ass, and then you say you wonder why people not respecting your water company. Look what you giving us. Why would I care about water? Like, you are trying to use that to bring people in, and now you want to hit us with some water. No, we don't want to see that. I know one person I seen on there, I guess she cuts hair. And, you know, we were supposed to do some business together as far as pictures and stuff, but it never worked out. But she's a barber, but every picture I see, she posting like half naked pictures and stuff talking about set up your cut. Like, come on, man. Yeah, I need to see more barbering. Is that a word? Barbering? Look that up. I need to see more barbering, okay? And less that. And I think it'll work out a little bit better. And we got to stop like bringing our problems to other people as far as taking it out. Like women, for some reason, and I could be wrong, but women tend to always take their anger out on the person that's not responsible for why they're upset in the first place. I'm here with you. You know, we're working as a team or we're friends or whatever it is. I didn't know JoJo around the corner did you wrong, but that has nothing to do with me. So treat me accordingly. Now, granted, I know it's times where you can't help it and it is what it is. But for the most part, treat me accordingly. What did I do to deserve the way that you're acting? But I know it seemed like I'm on a tangent, but it all stems from, again, the different music that's going on. You know, what mood are you in? What mood it puts you in? That's why I always say, and you heard me say it on a couple podcasts, and we're going to have a deeper conversation about this one day. But it's very important to know what you're really listening to, especially in the morning. You know, if you wake up to some gangster shit, hey, I mean, that's pretty much probably how your day going to turn out. But music definitely, to me, and to a lot of people, it kind of shows you the way that, like, it kind of like builds you up in a sense. It kind of shows you how you gonna act and the kind of persona that you have. Like, if you listen to smooth jazz and R&B all day, a person could tell what kind of person you are. You probably more laid back. You're probably more of a person that kind of keep to yourself. You smooth, you cool. You know, cool person to talk to, have a decent conversation with. I know it's kind of wrong to judge, because I am kind of judging right now, but I'm just going off statistics. I mean, but if you listening to, I don't know, I don't want to put nobody out there, but, you know, some type of gangster rap music or turn up music or popping Xannies or whatever people do, that type of music, you most likely you are affiliated with that type of lifestyle. Not necessarily, though. I'm just saying how I look at it, because the people that I run into on an everyday basis who listen to that type of music does that type of stuff. That's all I can really say. So, I mean, that based off of that, we really got to watch what we listen to. Because another thing I notice is when we are mad at people at home or at the park or wherever, we tend to listen to certain music too. But that's why I say it's just like making a movie or writing a storyboard, because the music we listen to tends to be with the mood that we in. So if I'm listening to a song about heartbreak or whatever and it got me crying, it's probably because I went through a heartbreak, you know, around this time, or it just reminded me of the past or something. Same way we go to church, we listen to certain songs and it make us feel a certain way, because we think about the things that, you know, God did for us, and those type of songs touch you in a different way. So again, all of this stuff matters. You know, all of these things add up into making our mood and how we going to go about the day. Because again, I can't stand a person who pull up listening to some crazy music and they get out on that rah-rah and it's like, hey, dude, listen. You tripping right now. Like, I was just listening to some Beethoven, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely ain't in that same vibe that you in. You killing my vibe. And I might be killing yours too, but that's why we don't need to be around each other. And that's why they say birds of a feather flock together. Go on over there with them other niggas who listen to that type of stuff, because I don't. So, you know, my effect on it gonna be a little bit different. I'm over here with the guys who just chill and relax. You know? But yeah, mood music, you know, every song is a certain mood. And again, we listen to things that put us in a certain mindset. So what kind of mood are you in today? Dear Love, T. Shaw, I'm out of here.